continuous charge distribution. Continue underline new part, continuous charge distribution. Continuous charge distribution. How do you mean by continuous charge distribution? What is the meaning of continuous charge distribution? The continuous charge distribution, the continuous charge distribution, the continuous charge distribution, that is a system. The continuous charge distribution system, the continuous charge distribution ଆଜ୍ଞା ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ଉପରେ କଣ ଗୋଟେ ରହୁଛି। The continuous charge distribution system is the system, the continuous charge distribution system is the system in which charge is uniformly distributed the continuous charge distribution system is the system in which charge is uniformly distributed over a conductor. That means the charges spread in a region in a continuous manner or continuous distribution. That means the charges spread in a region in a continuous manner. That is, the charges spread in a region in a continuous manner. Next point, the charge distribution, the continuous charge system, the continuous charge system, infinite charges are closely packed. Infinite number of charges are closely packed. Infinite means not defined. The continuous charge system, that is infinite number of charges are closely packed and have less space in between them. Then type Next underline types of charge distribution. Types of continuous charge distribution. What are the types of, what are different types of continuous charge distribution? Continuous charge distribution means a system in which charges are uniformly distributed over a conductor. Maybe over a conductor, maybe this conductor may be including 1D, one dimension, or a 2-dimension, or a 3-dimension also. 1 dimension, or a 2-dimension, or 3-dimension. Next, that means these are important points, important notes. The charges spread in a region in a continuous manner. Next, the continuous charge system, that is infinite number of charges are closely packed and have less space in between them. These are important points related continuous charge distribution. Next, types of continuous charge distribution. There are generally write down note. Generally there are three types of charge distribution. Generally, there are three types of charge distribution. Charge distribution generally in three categories, three classes, in three types. First one is linear charge density. Linear charge distribution. Linear charge distribution related linear charge density. Related linear charge density. Linear charge distribution. Simply line charge distribution also. You say simply line charge distribution, and a related term linear charge density. I told you this term. Number 2, surface charge distribution. Surface charge distribution. A related term surface charge density. Surface charge density. This is the symbol for lambda. Linear charge density. Number 2 is surface charge density. Symbol is sigma. Like this symbol. Third category is volume charge distribution. Volume charge distribution. That is a related term volume charge density. Symbol rho. Lambda, sigma, rho. There are three types charge distribution: linear, surface, volume. Linear charge distribution related one dimension. Number 2, surface charge distribution, that is 2D, 2 dimension in space. Volume charge distribution related 3D, 3 dimension in space. 3 dimension. One by one study. linear charge distribution, that is one dimension, simply line charge. Linear related term, linear charge density, that is lambda. Number two, surface charge distribution, two dimension, related term, surface charge density, symbol is sigma. Third one is volume charge distribution, 3D, simply volume charge density, rho. Charge density means if we consider linear charge density, then charge per unit length. If surface charge density, that means charge per unit surface, unit area. That means charge per unit area. If volume charge density, then you define charge per unit volume. Charge per unit length, linear charge density. Charge per unit area, surface charge density. Charge per unit volume, then volume charge density. This is lambda, this is sigma, this is rho. That is, these are the symbols lambda, sigma, rho. One by one study. First one is linear charge distribution. Number one, linear charge distribution. Linear charge distribution. It is a charge distribution. It is a distribution of charge. It is a distribution. It is a distribution of charge. It is a distribution of charge over or along. It is a distribution of charge along one dimension, along one dimensional curve, one dimensional curve, or a line, very important line, one dimensional curve or a line. That means diagram mentioned here, one dimensional curve or a line, one dimensional curve or a line. Linear charge distribution, it is a distribution of charge along one dimensional curve or a line. Suppose this is a line or a curve, this is also a curve. Suppose in entire total net charge B, in this curve net charge B Q, and this net charge Q is uniformly distributed to its entire length. And suppose we consider a small elementary portion. Suppose we take a small elementary part, this length, total length B, suppose L, small length we consider suppose DL. For total length charge B, suppose Q, or small length DL, charge B, similarly DQ. Suppose we take a small portion, total length L, we assuming small length DL, charge is related DQ. And in this position, a test charge is placed Q naught at a distance smaller from this small elementary length. Small elementary length. This is the position Q naught. Now here linear charge density. Now here linear charge density. Now here linear charge density, is defined as, now here linear charge density is defined as, it is defined as charge for unit length, charge for unit length. Similarly for according to definition, similarly for this section, we can write linear charge density whose symbol is lambda, we can write lambda equals to, generally formula lambda equals to Q by L, charge per unit length. But whereas in this small portion, particularly charge is dq, we consider, we assuming, and length is dl, for entire surface we integrate, just we integrate and put limit. Then we can write very simply lambda equals to dq by dl, that implies dq equals to lambda into dl. Lambda is linear charge density defined as the ratio in between charge by unit length, that is charge per unit length. Here charge is, this portion charge is dq, length is dl. If entire charge is q, length is l, just integrate. Then we can write dq equals to lambda into dl. Suppose this is equation number 1. Now according to Coulomb's law, force F equals to, according to Coulomb's law, electrostatic force, electrostatic force B, F equals to, we can write beta Q1 into Q2, Q1 dq, Q2 Q naught by R square. Just integrate, length is L, entire length L. That implies F equals to beta Q naught, beta means 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. In place of beta, you can write 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. That is very simply Q naught outside the part, 4 pi epsilon 0 integral dq by R square. F equals to beta dq into Q1 into Q2 by R square, Q1 into Q2 by R square, integration. Q naught outside part, beta 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, dq remaining same, R square remaining same. Then we can write F equals to Q naught by 4 pi epsilon 0 integral part L, entire length. In place of dq, we write equation 1 using in place of dq, we can write lambda into dl by R square, in place of dq, because in equation number 1 you can see dq equals to lambda into dl. In equation 1, dq equals to lambda into dl. Therefore, in dq we can write lambda into dl. This is for linear charge distribution, linear charge density and force. Next, number 2. Second one is surface charge distribution. Underline surface charge. Second one is surface charge distribution. Surface charge distribution. Write down in similar way. It is a distribution of charge. It is a distribution of charge. It is a distribution of charge over two-dimensional it is a distribution of charge over two-dimensional surface. It is a distribution of charge over two-dimensional surface in space. Related surface charge, underline surface charge density. Surface charge density symbol is sigma. Surface charge density, it is defined as surface charge density. Surface means area, related area, 2D, two dimension. It is defined as charge per unit area. Diagram. Suppose this is a surface like this. You consider this is a surface and the area is this. Q charge is uniformly distributed on its entire surface. Suppose you are assuming charge Q which is uniformly distributed over its entire surface, and if you take a small elementary surface, if we take a small elementary length, in the previous we are assuming a small elementary length. In this case we are assuming a small elementary surface. Suppose this is a small elementary surface ds in which charge is dq. In previous, length is dl, charge is dq. In this case, surface ds, charge is dq, and having its position vector r, and this is q naught, space charge. Similarly, way force kariba. How can we calculate force? Now mathematically we can write charge surface charge density. It is defined as charge for a unit area. Mathematically we can write sigma equals to charge. Here charge is dq, area ds, In previous, lambda equals to dq by dl. Compare. In previous, linear charge density. In case of linear charge density, we can write lambda equals to dq by dl. That implies dq equals to lambda into dl. Whereas in this case, sigma equals to dq by ds. That implies dq equals to sigma into ds. Suppose similarly, this is equation number 1. Now according to Coulomb's law, now according to Coulomb's law, electrostatic force F equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 entire integration total surface area is Q1 into Q2. Similarly, Q1 into Q2 by R square. Q1 into Q2 by R square. That implies in the next step we can write F equals to Q naught outside, Q naught by 4 pi epsilon 0 integral S dq by R square. That implies F equals to Q naught by 4 pi epsilon 0 integral in terms of dq from equation 1. Look at this equation 1. From equation 1, in place of dq we can write sigma into ds. In terms of dq we write sigma into ds by R square. This is equation number 2. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Equation 1 in terms of surface charge density. Equation 2 in terms of force. Next, third one is volume charge distribution. Third one is volume charge, underlined, volume charge distribution. Third one is volume charge distribution. Similarly, definition: it is a distribution of charge. It is a distribution of charge over three-dimensional volume in space. It is a distribution of charge over three-dimensional volume in space. Related volume charge density. Volume charge related term. Second, volume charge density. Volume charge density. It is defined as the ratio in between. It is defined as the ratio in between. It is defined as the ratio in between charge for unit volume. Charge for unit volume. Mathematically symbol rho equals to charge for unit volume. Charge for unit volume. Suppose we consider three-dimension volume. Suppose we are assuming a small portion in entire volume. Suppose charge is Q. For an entire volume, suppose charge is Q, which is uniformly distributed. Suppose we assuming a small portion whose volume is dV. Suppose we assuming a small portion whose volume is dV and charge is suppose dq. In the previous, similarly, a test charge q naught whose position is r. In a similar manner, in above to linear charge distribution or surface charge distribution. In this case, we can write. In this case, we can write volume charge density. In this case, we can write volume charge density equals to, in place of q, we can write dq. We can write dq divided by, in place of a volume, we can write dv. Because this is small volume, charge is dq, entire volume v, charge is q. Then we can write dq equals to rho into dv. This is equation number 1. We can write rho equals to dq by dv, that is according to definition, charge per unit volume. Charge per unit volume. That is here charge is dq, volume is dv. Therefore, dq equals to rho into dv. This is equation number 1. In previous similar way, in case of linear charge distribution, first one is, second one is in case of surface charge distribution. And then according to Coulomb's law, electrostatic force will be electrostatic force will be F equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 for an entire volume. Therefore, including integral entire volume V Q1 means here dq, Q2 here Q0, Q1, Q2 by r square. Therefore, we can write by solve some steps, F equals to Q0 outside, Q0 by 4 pi epsilon 0 integral dq by r square. That implies F equals to Q0 by 4 pi epsilon 0 integral, in place of dq we can write rho dv. In place of dq we can write rho dv, rho into dv by r square. This is a required expression for volume charge distribution. Then total force, that is total force we can write. Now total force we can write F equals to F linear plus F surface plus F volume. For F linear 1 by Q0 by 4 pi epsilon 0 lambda into dl. For surface, very keyword important points, only points. F surface charge distribution. F linear means linear charge distribution. F surface means surface charge distribution equals to Q0 by 4 pi epsilon 0 surface sigma into ds. In this case lambda into dl. This is sigma into ds. Third one is for volume charge distribution, Q0 by 4 pi epsilon 0 rho dV. This is equation 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 3. For 3 type charge distribution, 3 derivation. For linear, Q0 by 4 pi epsilon 0 lambda into dl. For surface charge distribution, Q0 by 4 pi epsilon 0 sigma into ds. For volume charge distribution, Q0 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 rho into dV. All these.